Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm here from Portugal. It's going to be a little bit of a different topic than the educational stuff that we've been doing lately, mainly because, well, I'm on a mobile setup, so apologies for the audio. If there's any bad audio here, I'm trying to record as cleanly as I can so you guys can have always the best videos. But today I want to talk about a large untapped market for the crypto space. This market, we know for sure, is going to be the biggest market share for crypto once it starts to take over.
Long enough to give us a great market share, I'll tell you that much.
Which is derivatives and more specifically options, crypto options. But why is this such an untapped market, and why are retailers afraid of it? We find some of these answers in stock options in traditional finance, and we can apply these answers to crypto as well. So let's explore together why this is the case for crypto options and see how you can benefit for being early in this untapped market. So first of all, let's understand the landscape, the thing we're talking about right now, which is crypto options, which, like stock options, they allow traders to speculate on futures, hedging, and also making passive income strategies. However, despite being so versatile and having so many different strategies that you can use and benefits, retailers are still afraid of it.
Are you afraid of it?
We covered this in a few videos before. We covered why retailers think options are hard, or why they're scary. Most of new retailers, they think they're scary, options are scary, and a huge portion of them, maybe 90%, 95% even, they remain on the sideline. So they don't take action towards understanding, learning, trying out crypto options or options in general. So why is that? The first topic that we're going to talk about is complexity and lack of understanding. We admit, and I've said that before in this channel, that options are hard. They are scary, but it is just because the first impression is not good for options. So that tends to intimidate the user when he first starts to learn about it.
Maybe underneath it all, he's a nice guy, but he sure doesn't make a very good first impression.
So he sees someone had a huge trade, someone who profited a spike in price of Bitcoin or a drop in price of Bitcoin. He said, well, I can try that out. And he gets overwhelmed by the amount of information that he's thrown at. If that's the first time that he's seeing options, he's going to see delta, gamma, theta, rho, vega, implied volatility, strikes, expiration dates, bid and ask price, the graph going crazy. So all these numbers, they're gonna melt the brain of the new retailer. And this is why a lot of retailers, they find futures trading way easier because it is more linear. You just go long or you just go short, and there's a little leverage, a slider that you can move left and right to go 10x, 50x, 200x, whatever the protocol or broker you're using allows you to do. And this brings us to another point that I want to make, which is lack of content. There isn't enough content, or at least there isn't enough good content that talks about crypto options. We've seen a few protocols now offer their own academy, but if you are a retailer and you found a protocol A, but only protocol C or D offers you an academy or a course teaching you how to do options, and there's no place where you can find a broad understanding of options, not only related to that specific protocol, this specific project, then the user is not going to be able to find this content. So this is why Bitopics is providing content for free right here on YouTube. We're trying to give you as much content as we can, freely, educational content, so you can learn crypto options. Of course, we want to make sure you use Bitopics, but at the end of the day, if you come out as a options trader, it will be a success for us as well. Because even if you're not trading on Bitopics, but if you're just trading, this will bring up volatility. This will have a net positive for the overall market, for the overall crypto options market, which at the end of the day, if you're using options, if you're trading options, that's all we want.
That's it. That's all we want.
It will benefit us in other ways. So we want to make sure you understand options, and we want to make sure we provide a good protocol for you to try it out and be successful. This is why, for example, when you come right here to Bitopics, you're going to find a simplified version of options. There are still options. There's still, behind all this simplicity, this nice clean UI that you see, there's all that modularity and structure that crypto options offer. But what we do, we try to make this as appealing and as easy to understand and get in and out of a position as we can so that you can understand and break that concept that options are scary and that options are hard. So we have right here the income products tab that I showed before. If you want to understand how this works a little bit better, the card's going to be in the top right corner. You can check the video where we covered all of these income products and what you can find here on the topics. The third point that I want to bring is risk perception and financial losses. Options trading involves strategies that can bring you huge losses.
Those investments resulted in huge losses to some very, very powerful people.
And these numbers are what we usually see on Wall Street bets. We see people YOLOing their money on 0 days to expiration options, a lot of crazy stuff. So you can, yes, lose a lot of money, but again, they also offer a lot of stability and protection, which you cannot find as a trader if you go, for example, for futures, because you can get liquidated. And liquidation not only isn't not pretty, not pleasant, but also most of the protocols, they don't even try to help you before getting liquidated. They just give you a margin call. If you're not able to provide liquidity before, they're just going to close your position and you get liquidated. But for example, many traders, they have experienced significant losses because they weren't able to predict markets and they were trying to speculate. And this is where our strategy comes in, because again, something that I've been very, very passionate about with options is passive income out of options. Not only speculating towards where the stock is going to go, where the underlying asset's going to go, but where it won't be. This way we can sell calls or puts to make income out of it, which pays a lot less. You're not going to get these huge returns, but in exchange, your win rate is going to be way high than just speculating. Last year, my win rate was around 96 to 97%, meaning that 97% of my positions, they were successful, and only 3 to 4% they were losses. And then of course, the losses, they hurt your portfolio, but you have all the other weeks, week by week, to rebuild what you lost with these losses. So again, unless you're trying to just speculate, if you're not doing any passive income strategies or not doing any hedging strategies, then of course, yes, you're going to be losing more than you're winning, because you're going to be applying the same degen mindset that you will be applying to all the other types of trading. And that's not what we want for you as a user and for your portfolio mostly. But just playing with options, just buying options, selling options is not the only way you can profit from this growing market. We've discussed how you can use options in your favor or in your portfolio's favor, but there's a few tricky ways that you can use to also profit from this market going up, this market growing and becoming the biggest market in crypto. I believe that because derivatives are the biggest market in the stock market. So whatever you have volume wise for day trading, stock buying and selling, holding, options, derivatives in general, they're billions and billions, 100 billion, some say trillions of dollars worth of capital, of volume created just by derivatives. So the first tip that I have to you, if you're trying to get that market share for the growth of this crypto option boom, is to invest in governance tokens. Of course, this is a little risky of a topic, and I'm not here to advise anything, so this is not financial advice. You have to do your own research, but it has been proven successful for other cases, for other niches. For example, for futures, for leverage, a lot of protocols that started guiding and becoming the top of the top of this niche, their tokens, their governance tokens, they went up 20, 100, 200%, maybe even thousands percent. So a way for you to be positioned in this narrative is to buy governance tokens of projects that you believe will be bullish in the future. Some of these tokens might give you governance power, so you can also be voting and you can also be shaping and molding the project so it becomes even more profitable in the future. The second thing you can do is strategic positioning for options trading. So let's say you believe Bitcoin after the halving is going to become this huge mainstream movement, and because of mainstream, a lot of stock options trader is going to go to crypto options trading. So you want to be prepared, because a lot of not only retailers but also a lot of advanced traders are going to be coming to crypto. So that's going to drive volatility. That's going to be driving volume for options, which means a huge growth in the share of the market cap for crypto options. So you want to prepare yourself. You go for strategies that are better when IV grows. So they're better when there's movement either way. They profit and you profit out of these strategies. So a straddle, for example, could be really, really good, or you can go bullish or bearish. These strategies, they usually tend to benefit from when you open the position in a low IV environment and then IV grows a lot. So this is where you can make a lot of money and you can be positioning yourself before this happens. Another idea would be liquidity providing. A lot of projects, they use AMM models for crypto options to provide liquidity for these specific strikes, specific expirations. So you can be providing liquidity for the protocol, so the protocol can open and close these positions. So he can manage the pool of cash being provided from LPs to get back some sort of rewards for providing liquidity. So liquidity providing is definitely something that you should keep an eye on. But again, that comes with impermanent loss and other risks.
Do you have any idea of the risks?
So make sure you understand what they are, and of course try to understand the different types of projects, because not all of crypto options use AMMs. Some of them that have their own market makers, some of them you are the market maker, so you have to understand what you're getting into. And lastly but not least, if you are an educator, if you are a content creator like myself, you can try to specialize in this area and you can create content. You can become an ambassador content-wise, like a wise person on this topic, like a KOL, a key opinion leader about options, and you can kind of guide other people to succeed, which is something that I've been doing when no one was talking about crypto options. No one. It was just me and maybe 2 other people on the whole YouTube space for crypto options. We were here. So I started talking about crypto options. I became more familiarized. I started using all these projects that were available at the time, and I still do try all of them. But of course, you should be looking out for the topics. We're doing very good strategies with the current product that we have. We're going to be doing a rebranding, so it's going to be even better for users, new users, retailers to have the best UI and the best experience ever here, not only in crypto. And my positioning was to create content to educate other people as I learned. So
And your job is to educate these kids.
I would learn something new, I would test it out, I would have data to show, and I would teach and I would showcase, educate other people as well, and we will grow together. So this is also a good way for you to be part of this growing market share or this growing narrative for crypto, because at the end of the day, if you are going to be who is leading, you're also going to be making money out of this, becoming bigger as well. So there's for sure a lot of other ways where you can capitalize on this growth of this market share in DeFi, in crypto. Let me know if you have any other strategies that I didn't mention, because of course there's tons of ways where you can capitalize on growth of a specific narrative. So if there's something that I missed out, comment down below. And again, if you're just starting now, make sure you go to bitopics.io, the first link in the description. Test out our product. It is simple, it is easy to understand. We're going to be rebranding really soon. We're going to have new UIs, so it's going to be huge for you. Basically, we're going to become the Robin Hood of crypto options. So simple, easy to use, and there for the retailer. So I hope you guys enjoyed this different video. It got already dark here in the background, but next video will be back in our studio. So if you don't want to miss that out, scroll down a little bit, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video. And thanks again. I'll catch you guys next one. Peace out.